What has been MS Dhoni's contribution in IPL ever since 2023? In 2023, in that 3-day final which happened in Ahmedabad, MS Dhoni had finally achieved what he wanted to do. Win 5 IPL titles. Chennai Super Kings were now on par with Mumbai Indians. 2021, they had won the title, they became 4-time champions. 2023, they won, they became the 5-time champions. MS Dhoni achieved everything. It was the right time for him possibly to go. Now, amidst all this maelstrom of advice, though you should have been in the commentary box with us, he didn't work out well and all these kind of things. The one clear statistic that we want to highlight here is his contribution with the bat. MS Dhoni as a keeper, MS Dhoni as a tactician, there has never been any question about it. But what is his contribution with the bat? Now, yet again, we want to dispel this notion that we run an agenda against a certain player. No. Numbers don't lie. Those numbers were created when he stepped out on the field and he hit those runs. There isn't any agenda. And to prove it, ever since IPL 2023, we want to look at the wins and the losses. Chennai Super Kings, haven't qualified for the playoffs in 2024. They are now not gotten off to a good start in 2025. Whenever MS Dhoni has won, whenever MS Dhoni has lost, the batting numbers are massive. Because here is the data. In wins, there have been 13 wins. He scored only 69 runs at an average of 14 and strike rate of 181 with only 7 sixes. The strike rate is great, but average and runs, it just doesn't work up. In wins, MS Dhoni has contributed very little when you have to look at the number of runs. But what do you do in the losses? This is where the proof is in the pudding. Because in losses, 14 innings, 272 runs at an average of 91 and a strike rate of 185, 26s. So out of his 272 runs, 120 alone have come in sixes, which is great. These are staggering numbers. But look at the result in losses. What have we been saying? That MS Dhoni can inflate his numbers when the pressure is gone. Look at the game versus the Delhi Capitals in 2024. Look at the game against the Mumbai Indians wherein that 20 that he hit of 4 balls came in Hardik Pandya's over. Sure, at that time he was setting the total. Delhi Capitals, what was it? 37 runs of 16 balls. Everybody got their money's worth. RCB, what was he doing? 30 runs. Here also, against Delhi Capitals, 30 runs. I have already highlighted 97 of these runs out of the 272, which comes straight out. Even in the RCB game of 2024, when he was chasing, how much did he make? It shows two things. One, when the match is already gone, when there is no pressure, MS Dhoni goes big. But at the same time, it is yet again a summation that if you try to revive that taking it deep template, you're not going to succeed. The taking in deep template ended in 2020. And it was Delhi Capitals who did it. Now, after yet another knock of 30 of 26, taking it deep now cannot be revived. So in wins, MS Dhoni's contribution is negligible, but the strike rate is brilliant. In losses, the average is brilliant, the strike rate is brilliant, the number of runs is brilliant. So two factors that make Dhoni shine in wins is outscored by 4 factors in losses. Do we run an agenda? No, we don't. The numbers are the proof. MS Dhoni is like kind of going back because in his playing period for India at his peak, he thrived under pressure, taking it deep. That template was the established one. Now it's gone, and he's not able to adapt. CSK have a huge problem. Batters are not showing form. Lower order isn't showing intent. What do you do as a franchisee? They are where they are because of these two factors. MS Dhoni isn't the sole factor. Let us make one thing very clear here. He isn't the sole factor behind the losses, but he is central to it. Because the team's entire strategy has always revolved around MS Dhoni. That is the fatal flaw which CSK are experiencing at this point in time. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.